Funds raised by the high-energy event called Guns and Hoses. Brandon Willoughby is the sergeant with the Posey County Sheriff's Office. Kay Stolte's back. He's a firefighter for the Evansville Fire Department, and they're squaring up in the ring with each other.
Correct.
Are you?
That's correct, yeah.
Okay, so is it comfortable being here with your competitor?
Yeah.
You know, friendly competition, but I don't knock you out.
Right.
So, Brandon, how many times have you been in the event?
This will be my second year.
All right, how did you do?
My first year I lost.
You lost? Okay, second year was good. This will be your second year.
Second year.
Well, and you've been in quite a few times.
No, this is actually my second year as well.
Is it?
Yep, I'm 1-0, so last year secured a victory. So
It's you know, it's just hard to imagine once you get into that arena with all that excitement. It's one thing to train. It's another thing to walk in there. If you picked your song, do you get to pick a song?
Yes.
Have you picked it?
Yes.
Can you tell it? Or you're not going to surprise it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got a few I'm kicking around. Mine changes every day, so it just depends on how I feel. So, no, not yet.
Did they give you a dedeline and say, "Hey, we're going to have your entrance song"?
They'll send an email and they'll ask what you're wanting to do. I guess it depends on how I feel that day as to whatever gets picked.
Got a little Rocky theme going on.
Yeah.
So where are you waiting before you go on to the end of the ring? Where do they keep you? Or are you just sitting out there in the crowd?
Last year, I mingled with some people, except my fight was later on in the night. I had a lot of people come in from Illinois, Texas, Arkansas, and I wanted to spend time with them, and then I went back. But this year, we're one of the sooner fights, more close
Early
to the
on,
beginning.
so yeah.
Yes, exactly. And so I will probably hang out in the locker room in the back, stuff like that.
That's interesting. I've never thought about that before, but I guess they do kind of, if you've got to make an entrance, you've got to make it from somewhere.
Correct.
Right. Well, how do you train for this?
Well, we just train really hard. I train about 4 days a week. I actually, like, when the closer event happens, like, you just keep training and, like, you have no downtime. And so you just go in and just work your butt off.
And do you have a trainer with you, a coach?
Yeah, we each firefighters and Guns and Hoses, we each have our own coaches that help us out.
Okay, so now, and I would think having been in the ring before is the best experience, the best teacher of all, no matter what somebody coaches you. I mean, you have, now you know, you can talk the talk.
Yeah, I have, like Brandon said, I've got a gym that I go to on the east side as well. Shout out XFit Boxing.
XFit.
Shout out Ezra Cooper. That's my coach, and I'm about like him 3-4 days a week and get a lot of rounds logged as far as sparring goes there. And obviously the Guns and Hoses gym downtown. So.
Correct.
Well, let's talk about, besides all the fun and excitement, which it certainly is, this is really for a great cause. And what 911 gives hope has just given so much hope to nonprofits in the community.
Correct. It's more about win or lose in the ring. You know, everybody wants to win.
Sure.
No one wants to lose, but 911 gives hopes are the ultimate winners in all this. Having the charity that they do to give it back to kids. They've raised over $2 million in charities and to kids with disabilities, people with disabilities, and you actually can go to 911 Gives Hope to sign up for applications for grants if you have children with disabilities and things like that. It's just all about giving back to the community, and I think he can agree with me that that's what it's ultimately about. And I think we both agree we don't care to get hit in the face a couple times.
We're a good call. Well, be nice to each other.
We will.
Because this is the tiebreaker this year, right?
Correct.
Okay.
It's 7-7, and this is the Guns are 7, Hoses are 7.
Yep.
This is it.
You better get your tickets while you can. Thanks, guys.
Thank
Best of
you.
luck. We'll be back with more Lifestyles right after this. Stay with us.
This portion of Local Lifestyles is sponsored by Guns and Hoses.